Hi, I'm Ray from Out Your Inner Awesome. Welcome. I'd like to guess that at some point you've entertained one or two of these statements in your mind. Am I really going to meet that awesome guy that I can have a meaningful relationship with? Or what's wrong with me? Or not in a million years I would think that I'll be this old, finding myself single and lonely. Wow, have I been there? My favorite one that I used to entertain for myself used to be, I am damaged good and no one could ever love me. These limiting beliefs came from defining moments when I was very young. You see, I was a very fat boy and I was very shy. And I was embarrassed to have my shirt off when I was out in public with my friends. To my nightmare, I was invited to a party, a pool party at my parents' country club. And while I was trying to hide by the staircase, one of the cool guys noticed me and he screamed out, "Ray, why aren't you swimming?" And I replied, "It's because I don't feel good." And then he replied out loud so everybody could hear, "It's because you're fat." Wow, everybody started to laugh. That laughter seemed that it was lasting for hours. I was humiliated to the point that I drew the conclusion at that moment that I was not good enough and that no one could ever love me. That little boy that didn't feel that he was good enough was operating at a low vibe with a low self-esteem. And he carried that vibe with him till adulthood. And it even went down to a downward spiral to the point where he even had suicidal thoughts. The worst of those, he found out that he attracted the HIV virus. He was hiding for months. The pain was too much to bear. And he stayed there for a long time. Then he tried to compensate for that empty feeling inside, to try to bury the pain as well, by striving for perfection in the outside, and God knows he tried, but that was so unsuccessful. And he could not be in a relationship, he could not find one. So when he realized, or I would say now, when I realized that in order to find the one, I first needed to be the one, when I realized that my outer world is a reflection of my inner world, once I realized that my lack of relationship was just a symptom of something that was happening inside me, I made a commitment to myself to look within. True knowledge is power. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. True knowledge is truly power. After 6 months working on my inner game, I was feeling good. I was comfortable in my skin and I was operating at a high frequency. Now I have to tell you that I've never been in a better place in my life than I am here right now, standing here today telling you that I'm a married man. I am a father of a beautiful little girl, and what I enjoy as much as having my family is helping others live a fulfilling life while creating passionate and authentic relationships in their life. So one thing that I really want you to be present to is that while it's okay to go deep down, it's not okay to stay there. So many people, they draw a huge conclusion from a moment of their past while writing a big novel about themselves based on one little moment that was just a poor written paragraph of their past. And they define themselves by that moment. So what we need to do, we need to stop defining ourselves by our past, but let our past inform us, right? So when you do so, you start living life fully. I have that methodology that I teach my clients that helps them heal very fast. It's called learn it, live it, share it. So when something happens to you, the first thing you do is you learn from it. You ask yourself, what is this situation here to inform me about the change that I need to be in this world? Then you ask yourself, what is the change that I need to be based on the things that I've learned? Once you've learned, once you became it, now is to share it in service of the common good. And that really frees you up from your past. And that's when you start living a life that is meaningful. That's when you start living a life at a high frequency. And that's when you start talking from a place of hotness, because energy that is high is hot. So now my question to you is, how hot is your main vibe right now? Is it sending signals where it could be misconstrued and you find yourself not attracting the right people in your life? So now I want to ask you to take the quiz, because you are going to find out whether you are scorching hot or you need a little warm up to get your vibration up and going. So click below, take that quiz, and you'll find some valuable insights that you'll find actually quite fun, I should say. Many people have taken that quiz by now, and I can't wait for you to take it and see what your results are. Have an awesome day.